Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for Married to Medicine Season 10, Episode 12. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, child, let's get into it if we gonna get into it. When the episode first opens up, everyone is showing up at Dr. Simone's house for the trip. Toya and Eugene, Sweet Tea, and Dr. G, they all arrive. Dr. G couldn't wait to be invited on another trip. I can't stand him. I cannot stand him. Ooh, child, he could not wait to show up. So anywho, Kima and Alicia, they arrive. They're making plates. So Kima asks for a paper plate from Cecil. Simone being funny, talking about, you know what, Kima, men come first in this house, so I'll fix you a plate. I'm like, oh, girl, please be quiet. Simone, I know it's hard, girl, but bring it down. Simone, you need to use your inside voice, honey. It's a fool. So Sweet Tea said, oh, okay, so you saying Alicia can learn a thing or two. He said, no, Alicia is trained up right already. Trained up right? What is she, a damn puppy? Trained up right? And the crazy part is he ain't playing. So everybody's looking like trained up right. Say, what now? So they call to see where everybody else is because they're running late. Now, we all know, if you remember back on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Phaedra gonna be late. I have jobs, okay? Remember when she was late when they went down to Savannah? Phaedra gonna be late. Okay, her wig's gonna be late. She gonna be late. They call Heavenly and she's like, I'm not coming because Curtis and Jackie ain't coming. I just can't do it, Simone. I can't do it. I don't like this whole thing with Jackie. And if she ain't coming, I ain't coming either. Toya said, okay. All right, then. See you later. Toya and Eugene getting a confessional talking about, you can't cancel at the last minute. That's just rude. No, it's not. If I don't want to come, I ain't gonna damn come. I'm an adult. So if I say I ain't coming, then I ain't coming. So Simone calls Jackie. Yeah, talking about, we just got off the phone with Heavenly and her very nasty demeanor. She did not have a nasty demeanor. She didn't. She was just riding for her friend. Now, I got to call a spade a spade. Her demeanor wasn't nasty. You asked a question, you received an answer. Dr. Jackie then says that Curtis doesn't want to relive that. And, you know, he doesn't want to open up those doors again. Toya said the doors are closed. The door is closed, honey. The door is closed. We're not going to reopen it. You're fine. She was like, girl, come on, let's go. Dr. Jackie goes, y'all just go. Just go. I don't want to talk about it. I will call y'all back later. So, child, she crying. Now, for me, maybe it's just me. That was more than just crying about this trip. Something in the buttermilk ain't clean. I hope everything is everything, but it just don't sound right, honey. Something just ain't sitting right in my spirit. Toya was like, well, you want us to call them? No, ma'am. Y'all will make it worse. Cecil in the background, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do. Okay, we got it the first time you said it. You and somebody getting on my nerves. Dr. G says, well, I mean, I got to respect a man that's doing what's best for his family. That's because you a cheater as well. And don't think I forgot. So then Simone says, you know, I just feel horrible, you know, that I'm ripping the Band-Aid off of the wound. And, girl, please, you can't feel too horrible. You ain't changed that trip. Moving forward. So, baby, they hung right on up with Jackie and went to the bus. I said, not y'all finna load the bus after the lady was crying. If I heard my friend crying, I would be upset for her. So as they're going to load the bus, Faye shows up. Hey, girl. And I was just like, oh, okay. So it's cool when she do it. It's a problem when Quad do it. This is a trip. So it's cool for Phaedra to go without a man. But y'all had a fit when Quad came without a man. And not Toya talking about, where is your man? Where is your scooter? Oh, child. Y'all know Phaedra ain't a bit more got a man she want to introduce on this show than the Man in the Moon. Phaedra probably could have a whole husband at the house. Y'all ain't gonna never know. On the bus, Eugene starts telling them about a man who screwed himself into ODing. Child, he got what's called the Big Fred. I said, baby, what? I could have gone my whole life without that medical tidbit. But thank you, Eugene. The more you know. Do, 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 do. And just insert a rainbow here on the screen. So the bus is on the way. Literally down the street. Because Hilton Head ain't nowhere. So for 10 years, y'all gonna take them down the street? It's giving your budget is low. Okay, for 10 years, y'all gonna take them down the street and around the corner. So they're sitting on the bus. They talking about Heavenly and Jackie not coming. Eugene said, in 7 years, we haven't said anything about this. So why do they think we're going to say something about it now? Toya then says, Heavenly is the only one that will bring it up. So, baby, they flash back to Heavenly getting in their business when they went on a couples trip a few years ago when it first happened. And Toya, I hate to break it to you, but Heavenly thinks it's you. And Dr. Jackie said out of her mouth that it was you as well. So I think she forgot. So they start playing this game. Simone is asking these questions. I don't know what kind of game this was. Simone, what are 3 things you tell your kids before they go to bed? Baby, this is not a game. I don't want to talk about no kids on my way to have fun with my friends. I love him and everything, but no. What kind of game is this? Anywho, one of the questions was, what can your husband do tonight to start the trip off right? Now, I guess she wanted somebody to say sex and this and that. Sweet Tea said, book the next one. Honey, I know that's real because this trip down the street, that ain't gonna cut it. So then they asked Alicia what she can do for Kima, tonight to satisfy him. She said sex, no oral, but sex. Side note, Simone will get on my nerves talking all damn loud. I can't take too much loud noise. I don't even keep my TV on past a 5. I cannot stand too much loud noise. Girl, please pipe down. Kima said in African culture, they don't do oral. They don't do that. Okay, they don't do it. But, if she wants it, he'll reconsider. All I can say is bless you, Alicia. That's all I can say because I couldn't deal with Kima. It ain't no way. And I ain't never heard of that. And I've dealt with an African before. He was fine, too. He was kind of fine. And baby, he must not have gotten the memo because I ain't never heard it. Okay, now y'all comment down below if y'all heard it because I damn sure ain't never heard it. Even Phaedra was like, well, the one I had, he did. Girl, I know that's right. So they get to the Airbnb. There's a chef making dinner. Chef, can we get some obey or something on these shrimps and something on this boil, honey? It's looking real light skin, honey. Not a seasoning in place. I'm gonna need you to season it up with something because it's just not looking edible. It's just, it ain't looking good. Toya, of course, asked about the bedrooms. And in true Bravo fashion, they fight over the rooms and whatnot. Cecil and Simone said newbies get nothing but leftovers. And Phaedra needs somebody to help her take her luggage upstairs. This imbecile, okay, and I'm talking about Kima, he tells his wife that she needs to take a class from Phaedra in femininity. And Alicia had the unmitigated gall to repeat it. I wish I would go downstairs and tell these ladies that my man said I needed to take a class in femininity from the Phaedra Parks. Child, I wish I would. He really gets on my nervous system. All that damsel in distress stuff, that's just not me. Now, yes, men do like to feel needed. And I will make sure that I let you know that I need you. But there's nothing wrong with knowing how to fend for yourself. And you best believe when Phaedra needed to fend for herself, she was able to. That is just rude. She needs to take a class from Phaedra. Moving forward. So as they're sitting out, Jackie and Curtis and Heavenly and Damon show up. Now, what got me is, first of all, the reception was not warm. I'll tell you that. But Heavenly seemed more affected than Jackie. I said, Heavenly, pick your head up. Girl, you act like they took you somewhere that Dr. Damon Daddy used to lay down. I was like, all right, girl. Now, okay, at first I was with you and everything. Like, don't go down to the Hilton Head where he got the head. But you need to hold your head up. Curtis got his nerve to have people wanting to make concessions for him stepping out. Boy, goodbye and good night. So they sit down. Heavenly is like, what did we miss? Toya said, oh, well, Phaedra been telling us how to get men and we've been talking about you like a dog. Heavenly said, why? She said, because we feel like you were not being a good friend. You know, why would you not come with us just because Jackie isn't coming? Well, Toya, I have a question for you. Was Simone being a good friend? Y'all some needy people. This is why Quad couldn't survive, because y'all are some needy friends. Heavenly then says, well, I was being a friend to Jackie, and I don't feel like this trip should have been a Hilton Head. Toya said, well, we were not going to bring up anything, but now it's brought up. Jackie said, okay, well then let's dead it. Sweet Tea said, not so fast. You brought up that lady in that hotel room to me. Y'all brought up Quad to me. Jackie said, well, do you want to make me feel uncomfortable? Sweet Tea said, no, I don't, but you need to be in the hot seat. Here go Jackie. She starts giving this soliloquy talking about, I'm in the hot seat every time I go to the OR. I'm in the hot seat every time somebody's diagnosed with breast cancer. I'm in the hot, ma'am. Nothing to do with what's going on right now. Your profession has nothing to do with what is going on right now. I felt like she was trying to let her know, I have bigger fish to fry. I am a DR and I don't have time because my men be in the DR. So don't come to me try to make me feel bad because it ain't going to work. Jackie said, bring it. Sweet T said, it's been brought in. Baby, this is crazy. Curtis gonna sit up there on his high horse with his child. Curtis talking about, if we not gonna have fun, then I don't want it. I'm telling you that right now. Let's understand that going in. So what? Bye. Nobody should have to tiptoe around you because you've cheated. That's your business. So Simone looks directly at Jackie and tells her she's the only one that matters at this table. And for somebody, i.e. Heavenly, to imply that she did this on purpose is just wrong. Cecil and her have been married for 26 years because of all of them. Cecil was like, 27. Okay. Dealing with you in that mouth. I need all my years. Okay, 27. But it's because of the group that they're still together. So she would never try to reopen old wounds and hurt Jackie. I personally believe that. I do not think that she did it on purpose. And I told y'all last review that I feel like that was all production and Simone just went with it. Heavenly ain't buying it because why didn't you change it? She's like, yeah, you didn't change it. I ain't say you did it on purpose, but you still could have changed it. And like I said before, I don't think she purposely did it. Now, if I were there, I would be mad at production because why are we in South Carolina after 10 damn years? What is going on? Y'all could have sold fish plates. Y'all could have started a GoFundMe. Honey, y'all could have done something. But why are we down here in South Carolina after 10 years? That's like that poor man that had been at Burger King forever and he never missed a day and they gave him a damn goodie bag. Damn, Curtis and Jackie, why are we in South Carolina? Y'all worried about the wrong things. Why are y'all in Hilton Head? Simone doing all that hollering, got the neighbors complaining. Baby, he came over with his flashlight. Hey, easy there, buddy. Why are you guys yelling? Sir, get away. We are filming a Bravo show and that is what we do. Okay, I said good day. Anywho, Simone, stop all that hollering, child. They don't want to hear all that. Moving forward. So you got two of the loudest mouths, Heavenly and Simone, going back and forth and back. After the man came with his flashlight, they move inside to finish eating. Now, at this point, I feel like all this mess is making it worse. Y'all could have just came in and said, I'm so happy y'all made it. Started the activities immediately. But Toya got to bring it up. Phaedra said, well, Dr. Jackie is just letting Heavenly do her dirty work and get off in Simone's behind and ears. They get inside. Curtis says, we don't want this. And now is not the time or the place. So then Eugene pipes up. He said, okay, well, if it's not the place, then it's the people. And we are the people. I feel some kind of way that you think we gonna try to say something to you about something that happened years ago. Dr. Jackie then says, if I can address you, Eugene, y'all need to stop being selfish and imagine what we went through this morning. Girl, they ain't gonna imagine what you went through this morning. Because you know what? That is something Curtis chose to do. And everybody has had their day. Curtis talking about it's a choice to make this a good week. Now y'all can decide to do it or not. So then Sweet T says, well, Jackie brought up the lady in the hotel room to me. And now she's unapproachable. I don't think so. So baby, Sweet T is pissed. Now, before anybody gets started on she came on to Quad show and this is Quad show and Quad. Sweet T is not even talking about that. What she's talking about is, if y'all remember back to the reunion where they addressed Dr. G cheating on Quad. He said that he met a lady in the hotel room, but nothing happened. And I still to this day don't believe that. Jackie made a joke at this woman's bachelorette party and said that the lady that was in the hotel room with Dr. G was coming to the party. That is not a scene that we saw, but they did do a flashback during this episode. So you mean to tell me on the night that I'm supposed to be enjoying myself and having a good time, they already body shamed her when she tried on a damn dress. They sun her every chance they get. Little girl is pipe down that. Now you mean to tell me that it's cool for you to bring up some random woman that he was in a hotel room with? Child, please. Anyway, Sweet T said, Jackie has laughed at her and that it's not cool and it's hypocritical that people cannot address her. So Jackie said, you can address me. Say whatever you want to say. Now, Sweet T, you had an opportunity to really take it there. And all you did was turn around and say, F you, B. Jackie said, oh, okay, well, I'll handle baby girl later. She said, you mean talk to me? She said, no, I'll handle you because you need to be handled. So Sweet T was like, you can't handle me. Sweet T, you... As I'm watching this scene, Sweet T, you can't handle staying up past 8 p.m. Why do you keep yawning in these scenes, honey? You have yawned 15 times. Sweet Tea is sick of it. Do y'all hear me? The feelings that she has about hypocrisy, I agree with. But the outburst was given childlike. It was given a child that just learned how to say bad words, and she just strung them all together and started cussing. Jackie couldn't even believe it, baby. She was clutching her invisible pearls. I was like, Jacqueline, y'all might need a lemon squeeze. Baby, it might be time for a lemon squeeze. Dr. Jackie said, I'm going to handle you, baby girl. We'll see. We'll talk about it later. So Dr. G jumps in to defend Sweet Tea, telling them basically, y'all don't want it with her. Heavenly told she can bring it. Quad was a lot worse than she is. Child, they got Kima nerves so bad, he up there cleaning up. I said, baby, not him cleaning up. He ready to escape. Now, I have to say, I'm with Sweet Tea. Don't try to knock me down a peg and say things to upset and hurt me and speak condescendingly to me, but nobody can address you. But on the other side, it's like, Sweet Tea, you weren't even in the group when these things happened. So you should take a page out of Alicia's book and just sit quiet. But they didn't do anything to Alicia. They did something to Sweet Tea. So there's that. So they all go in their rooms, right? And she's telling Dr. G she's tired of being sweet and nice and stuff. And they always saying stuff about her. It's not right. But it just came out of her mouth and she didn't expect it to come out like that. Now, I feel like Sweet Tea is the type to keep everything bottled up and then just explodes. And the way that she did it, no. Now, I don't fault her for being upset because they are tiptoeing around Jackie, but we're treating her bad. And yes, I know she came on to a show for Quad and Quad been on the show. I know that. But they invited her to come on the show. Why would you invite me somewhere only to mistreat me? Y'all ain't got to be so nasty and so rude. Y'all can be nice to the lady. You invited her there. Now, I don't think cussing her out was the move, but I want her to understand that Jackie has seniority in this group and they gonna ride for Jackie at the end of the day. You should have just aired your grievances and not just said BFU, because I feel like had you aired your grievances, people would have been able to see your side more clearly. But because you just turned around like a petulant child, BFU, it didn't land. Okay, it just didn't land. In the next scene, it's the next day and Sweet Tea is sobered up, child. And she feels like, she embarrassed Dr. G. He didn't like her having that type of outburst. He's kind of trying to pacify her. And as I'm watching their scene, I'm just like, why does it seem like a dad talking to his daughter about his disappointment? I don't know. It just, child, let's move on. Moving forward. Eugene is downstairs making eggs. Eugene gonna cook for the people if he don't do nothing else. I think his love language has to be acts of service. Because every time they go somewhere, he got to get in that kitchen. He may need to start some type of catering or something. If he stops being a doctor and he gets bored, he can cook for the people. Because I heard he can throw down. Toya and Alicia, they come downstairs and they're talking about the thing with Sweet Tea and Jackie. Toya said Dr. G told her that she shouldn't have cussed Jackie out. Eugene said, well, Jackie should also not be calling her little baby. Exactly. They try to son her every chance they get and she's supposed to just take it. Over on the other side of the house, the Golden Girls, Simone, Jackie, and Heavenly, they're in the restroom. Now, before y'all get started, now I ain't calling them the Golden Girls. They named themselves that. That's for people who have been watching Married to Medicine since forever. Because I know it's going to be that one person. You ain't shaming them, calling them the Golden Girls. No, I'm not. They call themselves the Golden Girls. So, anywho, I don't even got time for that before we get into that. Simone and Heavenly hash things out. Meanwhile, Jackie's sitting there all innocent. Ooh, this dynamic is too exhausting for me. Both of them want to be friends with Jackie. Jackie secretly likes that they fight over her. Heavenly is going to want to win at the end of the day. Simone rests on the fact that they've been friends for 20 plus years. So it's going to forever be a merry-go-round. Baby, in the men's sprinter, Kima is about to pass out going to this cooking class. Side note, Dr. Alicia, baby, this ponytail in this confessional is everything. I said, okay, I got to put me a ponytail in, honey, because that ponytail was everything. Do you hear me? I love a good pony. In the women's sprinter, Simone is saying, she wants to have a good day, a good time, because Dr. Jackie's welcome last night was trash. Sweet Tea then apologizes to Dr. Jackie. So Dr. Jackie tells Sweet Tea, apologies are for you, but I hear you. And all I could hear is, I receive it, done with it. That's all I could hear when she was telling her apologies are for you. Baby, she not going to let that hurt go. She is not going to let that hurt go because you hurt her. So Heavenly said, ooh, she ain't going to never forgive Sweet Tea. Well, Jackie, that's how I felt about your apology when you were propped up in that seat right before Christmas time. I mean, I just think it's ironic that you want forgiveness but don't want to forgive. Girl, please. Sweet Tea then turns to Heavenly and she says, "You think Dr. Jackie accepted my apology?" Heavenly said, "No." Okay, well, stay mad, honey. Stay mad and get glad. I wouldn't give a damn. And that was the end of the episode. Child, this is a mess. Now, let me just reiterate this, okay? Because I don't know where all these teams come from Married to Medicine, honey. We watched them for a medical minute and a little bit of mess, courtesy of Heavenly. I said that Sweet Tea should not have cussed Dr. Jackie out like that. Was I here for her standing up to Dr. Jackie when no one else will? Abso-damn-lutely. Y'all comment down below and tell me what you thought about this episode. Sorry I'm late, y'all. But like I said, Potomac put me to sleep and I ain't wake up till the morning time, honey. And then I had to get into it as I got into it. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.